Alright, sweet. Let me do a quick mic check and we'll go do some hunting. Come on. There we go. Good. Perfect. I think we're all set. Yep. This is Finland. So this is probably why I haven't gone to Elk Crest either. It's because I haven't really done a whole lot. I'm on free range, so I wonder if I should just buy that. And I don't know a whole lot of what's going on here. So I think we'll sleep because it's midnight. But I'm going to go ahead and fast travel here. And then sleep till 8. See where the wind takes us. And then that'll determine whether or not which direction we go. I'll have to turn up the sound a bit. So we got good wind. I think we'll just head west. See if we can locate anything. What's that? Yeah. Hopefully in the second one they'll introduce season changes and weather beyond the rainstorms. But yeah, this is a little more what Lamb hunts. It's a little bit closer to his area of the world. So he really liked this map. Really enjoyed the aspen trees and how thick they were. Going over here. Got a moose off to the left. I gotta be able to get that sound up. It's not loud enough. Yeah, it's not loud enough. Do I get the sound up here? See if that works. There we go. Got moose left and right. I don't even know what gun I'm holding. That's probably the bad thing. I'll keep that for now. For the moose and the bear. 223 will work for the cat and the wolf. I think that'll be okay. I have to see if that sound makes a difference. Kind of head towards that lake. Feeding zone right there. Got something making noise right over here. Let me get over to those pine trees there. Get that zone. Alright. We got red deer in the area. Got a road. I head over here. Wind is barely moving. distracted. I need to turn up this way. Head up over that hill. Not much going on. Very quiet. Couple of moose, but that's it. Got something off to my left here. Sounded like roe deer. See if we can locate them. This being a new map, hard to see for sure. Let me get across this road and look down. There's a bear. Moving up the hill. Sound like we got something right over there too. Bet you that's some roe deer. Kind of moving away from me. I don't know if he'll give me a shot. Wonder if he'll open up into that valley right there. See if we can get posted up. Oh, there he is. Come on. Give me another change. Weapon. Go. Oh, there's two of them. Wonder what they're looking at. 125. Here's the tough part, finding which one's the female. Got pretty round ears. Oh, I can't see. Oh, she hears me. Coming to take a look at what's going on over here. You're gonna run me over. Nope. I can't tell if you're the female or the male. Only one way to find out. We got red deer right over there too. Adult male, 49%. That's not bad. Look very gray in this. Huh. Alright, well, that'll work. What's up? It does. I mean, they're not. They're what? Yeah. Right. We got red deer somewhere in here. I could. Do you want me to turn on the sound for you? Okay. I'm fairly surprised nobody's shown up. Got one. Oh, there we go. Cool. Everything's still working. Got a new setup, streaming wise, so I'm just double checking everything. So if you see anything funky or lags or color looks strange, we just harvested a. If anything looks strange, let me know. But we just harvested a brown bear. And he kind of charged at us. Came over to see what was that? Right in there. Did you see him? Anybody? Right there. Just to the left of my square. I see his body. Right there. Right over that. Yep, there he is. It's a female red deer. We got roe deer barking all over the place. Got a couple of moose now behind us. Off just to the left of the scope, you can see another body. Right there. Another one laying down right there. See if we can work our way into these woods. Something cracking over there. Oh, that's a decent stag right there. 210. Looks young. See if we can make it right to the edge of these trees. And then we'll stop. Can't believe that bear heard us at that distance. Okay, we're good there. So we can make it to these rocks. They don't know we're here yet. Oh, he's a stud right there. Oh, that's a good stag right there. It's really tough to tell the difference between the two of them, though. Good young one in front. The guy in the front right there needs to go. Yep. Let that guy in the back continue. 100, 150. Go this way just a little bit, see if he opens up. Nope. Perfect. Gives us an opportunity to range him. 150, that's what I thought. Zeroing's dead on, but I'm going to take a front shot. 1, 2. Yeah, he's really symmetrical. That guy in the back, his horns, when you look at his antlers, and the number of crowns that he has on the top versus the left, they're very even on all sides, which tells you the genetics. That's a different herd of red deer. He's young, he's an adult. Oh, he could go too. I didn't hear anybody else run. Right there. Say what? No, you're fine. It was a good shot. I didn't think that 300 would take him down just like that. Fairly surprised that 300 just dropped him. 150. We'll see if we lose a rating. Oh, moose. Was focusing in on going to this, and now I'm down here. So we'll hit here and check this out, see what we can pick up. I'd like to move out to there. It's so funny. So many of the guys that I watch and so many people that I watch, they struggle to find animals. Oh, I'm stuck. One, they overthink it. There he is. And a lot of them don't walk around, so I'm crouched, so that's standing. So I walk, and we've got roe deer 200 meters that way. And I think they just don't spend enough time glassing and looking. I hope I spook some. Yep, I think I had roe deer right there. And he was barking at me, telling me to stop, but I didn't because I wanted to pick him up. Okay. So even at 140 So 144.2 meters. The energy, which is the green bar at the bottom. So you want to obviously hit the animal within those joules or the energy level. But I hit him at 144 meters at the high level of that 300 round. That's why he dropped. It's just the sheer impact. Oh no, 70%. He was much better than I thought. There's no way he should be 70%. He's got that extra tine on the other side. Super uneven. There's no way he should be 70% unless his antlers would slightly change. 70% would put him at a, I think, just a 2-star. So that makes sense. Did I lose a star? No, my hunting rating was good. So it was the right caliber. 228. So 50%. Yeah, he should have been lower on his genetics. So the genetics is a 70.31. So the higher they are, the more like trophy rating they get. But his trophy rating based off of his antlers is only less than half of what they can actually score, which isn't quite right. But all right, we'll head down to this lake, pick up some zones. No, go ahead and eat. I'll eat here in just a second. A little bit. No, nobody's here. But it's Friday night. Means they're usually doing stuff. You know, I'm kind of in a weird hour. Oh. A young moose. Surprised he didn't spook. He did. He's looked super off. Oh yeah, he's got to go. That ain't good. He's running in the water. Oh my gosh, stop running in the water. There we go. By that rock. Yeah, he definitely saw me. So when you looked at his paddles, his right paddle was thicker, like in the antler style, and then his left was more of an antler. And so I do really well. Yep. And so the ultimate goal is that you basically start to remove all the low genetics. And so if I wanted to like herd manage specific herds, then I would start to remove all of those low genetics so that all the higher genetics continue to reproduce. But I have no idea. I can't tell because I don't use the hunter sense. I have got no way of telling. And so I just hunt. You know, right now, when you really look at it stream wise, I'm averaging less than an animal every 10 minutes. Where I've watched some streamers that can't even find one animal an hour. Because again, I'm always moving actually fairly slowly, fairly quietly. and just constantly looking around. There we go. We'll work our way around this way and sit here and smash a button. Because I can't tell. I mean, you can kind of tell, like, off of this design that there's something there, but otherwise, like here, there'll be something. Nope, still red deer. But just like that, I mean, how would you tell that that's a moose versus a red deer drinking between these two? So, smash a button. Yeah. If they wanted to, yeah. It's pretty rare that people do. Yep. And then if you put your videos out on YouTube, you usually cut them up and make like a story out of them. Still only moose and red deer, which is interesting. Here's something, another moose. And that is one of the big things that they introduced on this map, was the amount of moose. Well, like the sheer size of them. Yeah, like the herds themselves. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's live there. Yeah, I think it's just a weird night, a Friday night, like especially with hunters. There's just not a whole lot. They'll come on. I bet you they'll start to show up like within the next hour. East Coast, it's 9 o'clock. It's 6 o'clock on the west. And with all the newer streamers that I've met, they've got families and stuff. This might be something new. Nope. Still all same moose. Oh, there's a roe deer. Drinking rarely. But I'm happy that I got the color, fixed. So I'm happy about that. And the whole reason I want to be able to do this is I do a multiple stream, which allows me to send out to like multiple platforms at once. And that's why. Okay, so now the work begins. Oh, what's up? What's going on, Flat? How you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. Thank you for chatting up. There's what we're looking for right there. That tiny little sign with that red moose peed while he bled. This is Lakatos Reserve. So this is Nez, Trans, the Alaska map, Africa, and then I think the fifth map, fifth or sixth. So Finland is what it is mimicking. Uh-oh. And I'm currently playing on Ranger mode. I guess that might be the reason. I don't know if I changed the titles of any of these. So I've got quite a few hours into the game. Um, so I feel confident enough to kind of hunt everything without uh, any real helpers. I've got helpers when there's feed zone, water zone, stuff like that. Have you, did you just get into the game? Oh, he died right here. This makes it easy. I've owned the game for quite a few years. I think I bought it just a few months after they released it. I think I've got close to 600 hours into the game. And the last 200 to 300 hours have been. Oh, nice. So you're brand new. Awesome. How many hours have you put in? Because if you were like me when I picked it up, I was very much. Oh, there you go. Yep, exactly. That was the exact same thing. So you just got in and just started hunting. Crazy. So you can see the antlers. So when we look at them, how that right paddle was thicker than his left. His left looks like antlers, while his right looks like paddles. And then 37%. Yeah, are you a hunter in real life? They're flat. Because that's what I have found is that most um, real life hunters, when they realize that this game is out, they stop. No, okay, just enjoy the ability of the game. That's fun. I like the realism. He says I'm black. We don't do that. No, man, you can do it. What part of the country do you live in? Ooh. So depending on what level you're on, so I'd all determine everything off based off of sound. So I listen, I hear, and then I track on the East Coast. Okay. And so to kind of go back, I just heard something crack, and based off of the sound, it puts them right over that hillside. And if I had to really guess exactly where the sound came from, I think right there. And so I've owned the game for a long time. I love hunting Nez Perce. Tikamoon Plains is fun, but it's so open. It's really easy for me to hunt because of how flat it is. Not a whole lot of trees. It's actually fairly easy to find animals. So I don't spend a whole lot of time on there. I am on the PlayStation. Yeah, Tikamoon Plains is very much an easy money maker. Very easy to take long shots. Very easy to find animals and just harvest. But for me, I hunt in real life, and so I really enjoy this for um, the challenge. As you can tell, my HUD is completely clean. I don't know the direction of the wind other than looking at the clouds. So you can see wind is blowing it technically that direction. So Tikamoon Plains is fun though. The lions, the water buffalo is a lot of fun. The kudu are great to see. So I definitely have spent some time on there. Um, it is just not the game that just not the map I enjoy. I love the Nez Perce. I really enjoy this map. Yep. So just like that, But yeah, if you want to add me up on PlayStation, same name, I'd be happy to jump out and hunt. Um, I have actually a lot of fun. I enjoy teaching people. I love going out, doing the calls, and enjoying just calling in animals, trying to help people understand the game a bit more. So I really do enjoy it. I met a really good, so that bark means that they heard something. That's roe deer, roughly somewhere right over there. But the red deer are the ones that I want. Oh, hear them? Sounds like they're walking in on me. No, but I definitely look like the guy off The Last of Us, for sure. Well, he asked. He said, Ray, are you the guy from The Last of Us? I think I resemble. He's right there. They're right there. And so this is what I love about it. Is now trying to locate where they are. And I can hear them off the sound. Do you have a good headset for this game? They're walking into the water. They're coming in to drink. So I know that they're roe deer. So we'll get ready to possibly shoot. Unless they're walking back and forth. So what made you, other than you playing Call of the Wild, what made you pick up this game? I can't move because I know I'm going to spook them. So there's nothing I can do at this moment to get them any closer. I could try calling them. But as long as I sit here quietly, the wind will give me away. It's going to bust me. Yeah, they are right here. These two trees, this aspen to my right, and this pine tree to my left. Or there we go. This isn't bad here. There, right there. Ah, oh, nope, they're red deer. I thought for sure they'd be the roe. I think I spooked them. Um, I stream sporadically this game because I work a whole lot. I've got a family and stuff. And so I just enjoy being a part of the community more than anything. So it's really kind of sporadic. Sometimes I'll just be able to jump on during the day. Bummer. I don't. We're going to try to hunt these guys down. But this is definitely like my main game. I'm usually, when I work, I've got somebody streaming. I've got somebody on. Oh, you want to get a lodge tour? Which of my most? Because I'll give it to you right now since you're on here. Um, What you have to know is that with mostly Ranger, okay, all right, I'll do it. With mostly Ranger, I can't tell fours, fives, threes. I have to learn it, right? Um, so by far I gotta turn that down. By far the map I've played the most. Oh, Matakriki Park, I forgot about that. So I've played this one a ton. I've never been on Elk Crest. I've been on this one a little bit. Been this one on a lot. Decent amount. A lot. A decent amount. And this is by far my most. It does tell me once I kill it, but I have to try to identify it before I shoot it. So I can't for sure tell if it's the 5-star. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Very flat at certain spots, and very open from what I've seen. But I think I'm gonna definitely take a walk on it when I play nothing but Ranger. So we all have the Hollywood, his dad. Got an elk. This guy's, I think, probably a 3-star elk. I think this is a 2, 3, or a 3, 4, and 5 mountain goat. A couple of 5-star pheasants. A 5-star moose with, I think, a 4-star bear. Let's see if I can try to. This one's always tough to try to actually get to edit. I don't know why they make it so difficult. Real pain. Anyway, we'll leave it alone. But I just picked up my first 5-star moose. Literally the other night, with all the hours that I've played, we just happened to find him. A 5-star ram. So what I do enjoy about this game are the different racks. I wonder if we can actually move just here real quick to photo mode. A couple of 5-star muleys. I think this is just a 3-star elk, but what I enjoy about him is just his kind of uniqueness of it and the look versus the big guy over here. Come on, you're supposed to go up. Oh, that's it, because I'm on Ranger. I can't go very far. So a couple of, I love hunting the elk. You can see off of the size of the antlers in the back crown there, up here into the crown. You know, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which helps determine that he's a 5-star. So versus him, you know, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, which would put him as a 4-star. Melanistic female mule deer. My 3 melanistic mule deer up there. 5-star whitetails. I think those are all 5 stars. Mountain goat up there. Let's see if we can try to edit. So that's the 5-star there. That looks like a female. 5-star, 5-star. Yeah, the black bucks are pretty sweet. Let's see if I can get the camera up there for you. Yeah, we'll go up here. The camera mode's limited to distance. So the different variations of, the antlers. But yeah, those three are pretty sweet. They're fun. I like this guy just because he's goofy. The uniqueness of the antlers. Another couple of 5 stars right there. So that's another big 5-star mule deer. Another 5-star whitetail. And then a couple of bighorn 5 stars. A big old bear. Yeah, the realism of the game is very cool. Very fun. And then I got the male and female albinos. Just a 2-star. Nothing great out of that, but it's still some fun stuff to pick up. A couple of more 5 stars. I think this is one of the newer. Now it's only a 2-star. Interesting. But I think is okay. I know why. Here, I'll show you what I love about this. So if you look at him, so this is one of the new antlers of the whitetail. How they're thick on this side, and then the old antlers on this side. Look how awkward he is. Oh, this game. There we go. So yeah, the antlers on this is what I like about him. He's unique. So all the 5 stars, they all look kind of the same. But when you start getting into the smaller ones, he's a 5-star, so all the 5 stars kind of look the same. Another 5-star elk versus another 5-star elk. It's hours, man. Playing on Ranger, trying to figure out what you're shooting. So, again, not knowing without the hunter sense on, you need to really look at them and study them. The bears are really hard to tell male and female, but you've got to look at the way that they walk will determine, plus the ears and the snout will also tell you. The wolves, I have no idea. I couldn't tell you how to shoot a male or a female with them. But I just enjoy the challenge of all of that. And then obviously each one of the residents, most of their mounts are also filled up. So all the different little locations and stuff like that, they all have it. Yeah, Ranger is definitely a bit different. So when you look at the hunter sense, you have to move into hunter mode to be able to adjust this, but I can't adjust any of the hunter sense. So that's an option that's completely turned off. You can turn certain things on and off, but when I look at my scope, I have, number one, a clean HUD. Who knows? This is probably a simple 2-star. But again, I just had to get something on the wall. I can't tell the difference between the ducks either, or the badgers. He's a 4-star, but I can't tell the difference. That's the one thing I wish they would do a little bit better on the next version, is give us different models, because there's no difference when you look at these two. So there's your 1-star versus a 4-star. 4-star should be bigger. His color should be different, something along those lines. If I put these two mounted together, Right here, you couldn't tell, right? So yeah, Rangers. It's just more realistic. I don't have any helpers. Um, when I look at my scope, when you're looking at yours, I don't have any helpers inside here, so I even have to memorize the the distance. The difference for wild ducks. Yeah, male and female, right? Exactly. But the Ross goose, the lesser scout, all of that.
It's almost like she
Yeah, it looks a little
can't
off.
adjust the size.
Huh?
It's almost like she can't adjust the size.
Ask her if she can adjust the size. If she can't, I'll send it in a smaller format. And so you're playing on PS5 as well, right? They're flat. I gotta use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right, Flatty. Do you have the Spider-Man as your icon?
Okay.
Yep, playing now. Way of the
Alright,
Hunter.
then I know it's
Boom,
it's
added.
gonna be the
Send
best.
request.
I appreciate it.
All right, man. I'm sending it.
Okay, let me try that. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Alright. Bye.
All right, give me just a second. I gotta
I did
make
too.
sure I got this stuff taken care of for business. Oh, sweet. We're now friends. I'm pretty sure that showed up on stream too. Wait a minute here. I do have two of these open. Yeah, why is that one open? That should not be open. Sweet. So you picked it up in January, threw down some time on it, 200 hours in like 60 days. You must be really enjoying yourself. You want to give a little multiplayer hunt? I'll do that. You want to give me just a second here. So let me go here, take a look at everything. All right, let me. One thing I have not tested is being able to hear the game. Give me a second here. The transmission of the voice. That's the other thing I haven't figured out because I just relaunched my ability to stream to multi platforms. And that's what I'm using right now is OBS. But the gameplay, I wonder. Let's try this. All right, perfect. Let me. Give me just a second. Let me mess with my OBS real quick. And then we'll jump on. Let me ask. Ask. Almost certain it doesn't transmit the controller sound. Controller sound. That's fantastic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's fantastic. See if this works. See if this works. Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Sweet. What's up, man? Sweet. What's up, man? Sweet. Can you hear me on the stream still? Sweet. Can you hear me on the stream still? Sweet. Can you hear me on the stream still? I need to grab my other headset here and see. Here.
Hey, hey Ted, can you hear me? Yeah. Fill up every mount and the entire map. That's what you do with it. HD, that's video. That's just a lot of hours, my friend. That's all. The 5-star moose is what I'm really excited about. No, I've got it. I've got it lowered down to a very basic level. So the map itself is actually um, pretty easy to handle. I don't know if he will be able to without jumping out. I think that's where we're at. We might be one. We might be one more lower, but again, I drop it way down for people because ranger mode means real slow. You're barely moving. Damn, I'm gonna have to dig into this. I don't know. All right. We're going elk hunting, right? Yeah, he's always there. That's we going elk hunting. All right, we're going to Hallowitch, which is the bottom left corner of the map. We'll go see if we can actually find a 5-star. That's okay. You'll have to fast travel bottom left corner of the map. You'll see me. Sweet. Oh yeah, we're walking. I don't drive. We don't drive nowhere, man. We walk because we hunt everything we see. If you drive, you're spooking everything. Yep. So is what we're doing is we are. If you look at your map, we've got good wind for us, which means we're walking into the wind, and we're heading to the lake that is to the west. Yep. Yep. Yeah, so down here, this is the diamond drill for elk down here in Bear. Yep. Sweet. That's fun. So is what we're gonna do. So you see the little marker up there? That's the little valve. That's where we're heading. So that is a R1 double tap. Yep. So you point to where you want, and then you can trigger a sonar. Oh, we got a bear down behind us. Let's go hunt him. I hear him. Yeah. So I walk around. This is how I walk all the time. I don't walk upright. I walk in the crouch position at all times. So I have all the perks um, pretty much maxed out, and it allows me to walk. Yep. Oh, do you want to get it taken care of real quick? I'll take care of it real quick. You want to do it? It won't. It'll take us like 2 minutes. Yeah. All right. All right. Travel back to the main lodge. We'll get it taken care of real quick. Travel back to the main lodge where the Jeep is. We'll get it taken care of for you. We'll get that all squared away. I know, right? Let's go back this way. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I didn't find a glitch. All right. What I need you to do is just stand right here. Okay? And then, yep, just stay there. Nope. Yep. Go ahead and go prone. No, I won't. Dude, I'm a professional driver here. There you go. Just chill here for a second. You'll get it. It'll start clocking off here in just a second. There's an elk right there. I have a lot of hours, my friend. A lot of hours. So yeah, this will solve all of this problem. You ain't got to worry about it no more. You can do it in the crouch position too. So if you That's awesome. It's awesome that you've done it. We should make it to about the end of this valley. And then we turn back and you should be done. I told you it was about 2 minutes. All right, sweet. Let me know. Yeah, so you can just kind of chill and hang out, and I'll drive. And that's Lakato Reserve. Lakato Reserve is the second to newest map. No, that's not New Zealand. New Zealand is Matariki Park. That one has a lot of 5 stars as well. So the red deer down there are different than the other red deer. They're much bigger. Their horns or antlers are enormous. So Matariki Park, if you want to see some cool red deer, that's the one you want to go to. They're massive. They're the biggest antlered animals in the game. Sorry, I got some deer running around. Yeah, and sorry, I don't jump out and shoot deer. Being a real hunter, that's not who I am. Where are you at on your numbers? You should be about 2 more kilometers. All right. We'll just keep following this. Yeah. I try, but I I work from home, and so I get the luxury of sometimes like just jumping on during the middle of the day, and then um, my kids are older, so I spend time with them in the evenings and do a lot of sports with my son. So I don't have a whole lot of time to dedicate towards this, and I do it more for fun than me trying to earn money. And so I jump on during the day, and then sometimes at night. Tonight I was ooh, just missed that one. But I just started getting back into it as they're getting ready to launch the second Way of the Hunter. So I hope so. I hope so. Uh, I'm a real life hunter, so it's tough for me to be like super excited that they're heading more towards the direction of Call of the Wild. No, we got animals to the left, animals to the right of us. They're in the woods back behind us. A bear. He moved off right to left. He's actually to your left, to your left, to your left. Yep, right, straight up into the woods back there. Yeah, I see him. I could. He's up in the woods. He's moving to the left. Yeah, yeah. I heard him. Yes. Yep. In real life, or in real life, I haven't. I haven't. I haven't gotten a buck yet. I've I taught myself how to hunt 3 years ago. I've got 3 years of hunting under my belt, and that's it. So the way that it works is that out here, I'm in Colorado, we have a draw system. The draw system means we put in for the possibility of being able to hunt in a specific area a very specific animal. Now, whether or not the um, Colorado wildlife allows us to do it and gives us the tag, then we can go out and hunt. But otherwise, we haven't, had it. You don't get a chance, or you can't hunt. So I've put in tags for does. Let me. Oh, nice! You got it. Nice.